It's a new day, but the last day in Mexico. Sad to say goodbye. Sad to say goodbye to an amazing view, amazing weather, the chance to get darker, sunlight, as we head back to Toronto today into some cold fall weather. I'm not really excited about it, to be honest with you. The time is now almost 1:30. In about an hour and a half, we are hopping aboard our transfer to the Cancun Airport, which takes about an hour 15. And then we actually have our flight at 9 p.m. So we're going to be hanging around at the airport. Let's say if we leave here, I think our transfer is at 3:20 to be exact. Give it like an hour and 10. Let's say we get to the airport for 4:30. We've got a good, I would say a good 4.5 hours before we actually head home. So from what I do remember 2 years ago, the Cancun Airport is very lovely. We last ate at the Guy Fieri restaurant, and that was really good. So we'll see what else is there. To be honest, like the smartest move would be, like we already had breakfast and everything. Smartest move would be to eat lunch here at the resort, get the most of our all-inclusiveness and all that. However, I think we're pretty tired of the resort food, and also it's kind of hitting our stomachs. You know, you can only eat that for so long. So it'll be nice to get some different food. We're pretty much all packed up, ready to go. Do you wanna take some sodas for the road?
I was thinking to put one of the bottles of water in my water bottle.
Yeah.
And for the car ride, because I know you can't have water, like you can't take them through the security. But I figured it's an hour and a 15-minute car ride, so
and we're at the airport for quite a while.
Yeah.
So
we don't have to go through security right away.
We don't have to go. Yeah, exactly. We don't have to go through security right away. However, I think to get to the nice stuff, we do have to go through security.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're all ready to go. It's a sad but happy goodbye. It's a mixed emotions. It's like you gotta know when to end your adventure to be able to begin another one, right? So. All I can say is it's been a great 3 weeks of a whole honeymoon. I think we keep forgetting that we've been on vacation for 3 weeks. That's the biggest thing. We have not been away exploring on vacation for that long ever. And I know we came home and we were home for about 3 hours when we came back from Europe, and then we headed over to Mexico. But I feel like that kind of put like a little pause in a way, and it kind of made this feel like its own little vacation. However, it was great. This was I take pride in the way I planned this. The way that this was at the end of all of that chaos. Well, not really chaos. It's like exploration, and when you want to explore, it does get tiring, and that is something to keep in mind, which is why Greece was an all-inclusive, and we had Mexico as like the ultimate relaxation, where it was just 10 days of just absolute tanning away, sipping on pina coladas on the edge of the pool. We actually went into the ocean, got some salt water, on the skin and the hair. It's just amazing. It was all an amazing experience, and well worth it. Well worth the wait. Especially since this whole trip was planned, I would say almost more than 6 months in advance. So I'm glad that it panned out to be perfect for us. And I think one promise that we've made each other is that just because our like official honeymoon is over, it doesn't mean that we stop treating every other vacation like a honeymoon, right? So we're definitely looking forward to a lot more. We do have some more trips because I knew that the post-vacation blues are going to kick in really hard, especially being out and about for 3 weeks. It's like, well, you can't just have the that momentum just stopped there. So end of the month, we're going to Florida, baby. And Florida is going to be its own little adventure. Let's see what happens. A car has been booked. Our hotel has been booked. And flights have already been booked in advance. That was a surprise to her. And let's see what we do. We have a week of Florida and Orlando specifically. And let's see what we do there. Whether we go to Disney, whether we check out the Space Center, whether we go over to the ocean. Never know what it could be. But anyhow, we are going to make the most of it. We are pretty much all packed and ready to go. We'll do one final sweep, head down to the lobby, get some drinks, and just kind of take all of it in one last time. And, I think what we've been trying to do is just sit out in the sun the last few hours that we've got, just to, kind of ripen that tan a little bit more. Get us a little bit more golden looking before we head home. So anyways, it's been a blast. It's been a pleasure to enjoy 3 weeks of just uninterrupted time for us. Just time where we get to explore and we are kind of away from that reality where it's just this one routine of going to work, coming home, going to work, going home. So it was nice. It was really nice to just kind of disconnect from everything and just have one-on-one time in different places and checking out all these different places. Obviously, Mexico is not unknown. We've been here, but everything else was definitely an amazing experience. Tiring in some places, but at the end of the day, just an amazing experience to take it all in. So no regrets. That's all I can say. No regrets. Life is great, and as long as we keep a positive mindset, we'll be able to achieve anything. And with that being said, we are gonna check out. We'll talk to you later. Hope you guys have enjoyed all the adventures. This was an amazing honeymoon, and let's see what adventures we have planned. All right, you want to say bye to the vlog?
Bye, vlog.
Adios. Peace. God damn, that thing is huge. Look at those antennas. I'm so scared. Wait, are you gonna get it?
Here, you use the umbrella, kick it outside.
That's creepy. Ah! Holy shit. Why was that thing moving? I don't know why you're laughing. I almost died.
We both screamed at the same time.
Yeah.
That's why I was laughing.
It's because it's the way it moved. That was terrifying.
I thought it was dead.
There were people in the swim up outside. They fucking heard us. Oh.
It's honeymoon.
Honeymoon. Yay. Oh. Look at that one over there is waiting. Yeah, here's some spicy raccoons. Y'all are spicy. Oh, it's moving. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it's doing stuff. It's doing stuff. Oh my god. It's trying to flip like Coco.
And then get the cucaracha.
Going back to old cricket days.
Yeah. Give it a nice big bat. BB, get a 6. It's a good shot. It's our apology.
Forgive me for flicking you. That was terrifying.
Yeah.
Like it's just chilling, bro. And why is that thing flapping so much on our door?
I don't know.
Anyways, let's go to the beach. All right, we left the giant duty free,
Yeah.
and now look at all. Oh, look, they have like a Patron stand here. Look at that.
The Patron bottles like that.
Yeah.
It looks like it does something custom.
Really? Look at that. Interesting. Very interesting. Didn't I buy you a piece of jewelry like over there somewhere like 2 years ago?
Yeah, you did.
Right?
It was a little one, but I don't know what happened to it. Sad.
Oh. But I remember buying it around this corner. I bought it for you. Margaritaville. Look at all this. Awesome. Yo! All right. Tons of stuff as always. And you love jewelry, so this is the one spot that I need to make sure she never finds herself in, because if she does, she's never ever gonna get out unless I drag her out. So that's one thing to be mindful of. Keep your woman away from jewelry shops. That's advice. Okay, so we checked out most of this part of the terminal. There's not really a lot here. I remember after this restaurant here, there's not much. So we're gonna head back over that way, past the duty free, past this Los Cinco Soles thing, where it's all souvenirs, and then get to the restaurant, hopefully. Go eat some more Guy Fieri food. Yeah. All right, you got Margaritaville this way, and where we want to go is over that way. Good stuff. Let's check it out. But in the meantime, check out the rest of the airport. It's not bad. Not bad at all. That plane looks like it's going. You got a plane over there on top of the restaurant. Look at that. And then if you whip back around this way, you got a little Corona hut. This looks cool. A little Ray-Ban storefront there. You can get what is that? Sushi tequila? I don't think I've ever seen this airport so empty. I mean, last time when we came here 2 years ago, we came on a Wednesday and we left on a Wednesday. Today, or this time, we came in on a Friday and we're leaving on a Sunday. So there's a big difference. And the place we want to go right here, Guy Fieri's Kitchen and Bar. For a second we thought it was closed, but no, there's people. It's just very quiet. Let's go see what's here. Tons of stuff. Good stuff. Here's the menu. All your drink options. And overall, not a bad vibe. We got tons of food.
Yeah.
Got a side of mac and cheese. We got some barbecue, something wings. Nice assortment of veggies. And we got a massive chicken burger with some different types of fries.
Yeah.
Obviously, I got my big ass beer. And you have your Dr. Pepper that...
I'm sorry, I accidentally spilled it. It was an accident.
Yeah, that's why half of it's gone onto the floor over there and they have to be cleaned up. But hey, it's okay. We finally have our meals. Let's dig in.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Alrighty, so this is the final hour in Cancun Airport. We just had a great meal at the Guy Fieri restaurant. I tell you, it was amazing.
It was very good.
Really good.
Yeah.
We had wings. So we ordered one serving of wings. We ordered a chicken sandwich as well, and correct. So those three food items. I had a huge beer. It was like it was basically like a liter of beer, but it was the most economical. So I was like, we're gonna be sitting for a while. Let's do that. It was great. I absolutely loved it.
It was delicious.
Obviously it's not our first time trying it out. We returned basically after 2 years, and I tell you, top notch, just as good, if not better.
The wings I really like. The only thing is, I feel like the sauce could have been saucier. Like they could have put more sauce.
Yeah, but I also feel like it's because those crispy onions on top. I feel like those soaked up a lot of the sauce. So that was another thing.
I was like, oh, like I wish I had more sauce.
Yeah, although it was really good, top notch. Great recommendation for whenever you are departing out of Terminal 3 in Cancun International Airport. I think almost, I'm quite set on saying this, that I'd like to set a tradition of every time we depart from Cancun, that we always go to Guy Fieri's restaurant, because it's top notch. I love it, absolutely love it, right? So no complaints at all. There's not much else in the terminal that I would say. There's like that Forrest Gump restaurant, right? Forrest Gump restaurant.
There's a Johnny Rocket.
What? Oh yeah. It's kind of like a diner style, but that restaurant, top notch, best restaurant I would say. But yeah, we have about an hour till we depart. Approximately like half an hour before we start boarding, and fortunately enough, we do get priority boarding, so we'll get on there. We have a really nice seat where it's just like kind of like the bulkhead in front of us, so tons of leg room. We do have to stow our bag up above us, but
as long as we have everything that we need out.
Exactly. Just grab your phone, grab your headphones. You're good to go for the rest of the flight. And it is exactly 4 hours, so not too bad. The only thing is because of the time shift, even though it's only 1 hour, we're actually going to be landing in Toronto for around 2:15.
Yeah, so it's like an hour ahead.
2:15 a.m. And by the time we get out, it's probably going to be around...
we won't get home until about after 3.
Yeah.
Because we get our bags. Like, usually, like, going through security, like, or customs, and getting our bag, at that time of night is pretty quick. Because there's usually only 1 or 2 other flights that are arriving that late. So it's pretty easy, pretty quick.
And we do have priority luggage, like our luggage comes out first. So.
Yeah, but then it's gonna be like, then we have to get an Uber.
Yes.
And get home, so it's gonna be like probably about an hour before we get home.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like definitely after the last.
Luckily enough, like we are off tomorrow morning, so we'll be able to sleep in, recuperate.
Definitely will need it.
And kind of try to get over the post-vacation blues, because those are going to kick in and it's going to be miserable. But you know what? We got to make money for the next trip. Yeah. Exactly. We're going to be going to Florida. Who knows what we've got planned there? That's still to be decided.
Yeah.
And
hopefully, sit down and
we'll sit down, look at the itinerary, what we want to do. I'm definitely really keen on having kind of like an action-packed, not so action-packed, but
like you still want to enjoy a vacation.
You want to enjoy, but I also want to check out a few things. I don't want it to just be like a week pass by.
Just us sitting in a hotel.
Yeah, that's boring, right? What's the point
of? And then like we could have been doing that for free at home.
Exactly. That's the point. So, we'll go ahead and check that out, see what we can plan, especially, I gotta recover after this 3-week trip, man. I tell you, traveling globally, staying at some top-notch resorts and places, it's pricey, but it's things that you do for the ones that you love, right? So anyways, it's been a blast. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's just been an amazing amazing exposure for us as well, because we're kind of new to the scene. I mean, you're new to the scene, right? I didn't really do much vlogging. Obviously, I did tons of different YouTube video creations, like whether it's gaming and stuff like that. So I've been kind of used to it. But again, I think vlogging out in the wild, you have to kind of be just a little bit crazy to be talking to a camera in front of all these other people while they're judging you. But once you can get over that, it's totally fine. But yeah, I'm excited. This was kind of like our first experience where you'll see me open up as the vlogs kind of continue. Obviously from the first time, we're finding our flow and stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys are entertained. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Like, subscribe for more. And it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been A and J, and we love ya. Peace.